There they will find 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
It's a season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. And this one complete right side to Funches.
Well, there went Brock Lesnar. He's injured.
To the 10-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a
that one pick six, all you're going to get.
While the training staff
I'm doing good, TJ. I'm doing good. I'm about to bench him, PPF. Well, he's getting injured.
This will be caught at about the 5. And the Bengals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Right there, 54, right there, right there.
They'll look to throw again. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
He's got a torn labrum. Will not be able to return for the game.
A lot of receivers to run free, and there's another example, another incompletion.
Like 6-7 weeks.
They'll try to run this one in, and he is met in.
Meaning he won't be back until like maybe the divisional round of the playoffs.
Him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse.
Yeah, Brock's good at wrestling, but he wasn't a good football player in real life. That is true.
Not successful either way.
He got cut during preseason, so did Roman Reigns.
3rd down try.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Well, they can take their field goal.
Gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13.
That's what they're going to get out of that.
4th down now. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, this from 34. Myers' kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it.
I have time for one play.
At their own. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And from this spot in the field,
So I'm just going to run it here.
You think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know
And I almost had a touchdown, too.
They may want to take one more shot before
They caught up to me.
So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We get started up in the Meadowlands.
Arizona at New York Giants. And in the second quarter, it's Giants 21, Cardinals 3.
Calvin Ridley.
Cardinals are crappy right now.
From there, we'll head down to Charlotte.
Then we go to Denver at Carolina. And it's Panthers 14, Broncos 19. Matt Ryan.
A touchdown reception.
72 yards and 1 TD. And now we go to Minnesota at Tampa Bay. And at the end of the second quarter, it is Vikings 21, Buccaneers 19. Randall Cunningham with 173 yards, Phil Simms 139 yards.
In the game you're watching, it's who else? Tom Brady with a strong first half. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
There's that Brock Lesnar pick 6, baby.
All right, Coach.
And then he got injured.
We welcome everyone back back for quarter
Not shortly
number
after that.
3.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. That'll be taken about a
Hey,
yard
welcome back, Jeremy.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Our eyes shift to the defense of the Cowboys now. And a big reason they have the lead right now, as we see on the screen, their 3 turnovers.
And how about the emotion now that the defensive team is generating for the entire team? Creating the turnovers, what they call takeaways, and turning those into points for their team. That's why they have the lead, and that's got to be exciting for
Jeremy, I'm not
the
paying you no attention, you jerk.
They'll try and start this.
Hey!
Thrown to Parker, complete on the slant. Give him 10
Every time we
yards
get
on
into
the
an argument, I end up losing. That ain't happening today.
It's second and inches. At the 34.
I'm gonna pay PPF to start distracting you with protein shakes.
And he's got a Bengals first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. 6
And
yards
maybe
to pick
if
up,
he's
and
lucky,
that's
I'll
a
take
first
him to a
down.
nice steak dinner.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 39-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Ooh, nice.
And it's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first
How he
down.
got him so open, I won't know.
Conversion. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. I don't know what they talked about.
Not know where the guy was that's supposed to be guarding.
They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed
Not
what worked in the first half.
My offense is doing good. It's the defense that needs to step it up.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. It was a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
My defense just needs to be better, that's all.
From the red zone,
That's what I'm going to look for, and they just let him score a touchdown, too.
for a Bengals touchdown.
That's what I'm going to work on in my offseason is the
His
defense.
6th touchdown of the season, and the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but
Oh, and they're going for 2.
Love to see that because
I don't think
they know
so.
they
It ain't
lost
happening.
during a game, but they come
Depending
back
on if my
and make a
defense
play.
fucks
They
everything
missed
up.
tackles,
And they
right?
did!
Plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your
It's now
quarterback.
14 to 11.
To the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier. They feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And they give this time to the tailback. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Number 24.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off a big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Brought down at the
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
brings up 2nd and 8.
Now a handoff here to his running
That's what I'm going up the middle.
Get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Good tackle by Kenneth.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he'll give it here to his
But there's a
running back.
flag down.
Flags come in as he
Who's
gets
it on?
forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call.
Holding on the offense. What?
So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
I don't get why they have to do the holding penalty so much in this game. I don't get it.
Back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of
that last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Oh, still won't go down.
That's good for a Cincinnati.
What is the middle plays? I can't never find those. What is that? What are they under?
They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Now a handoff looking right. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Oh, there it is. Touchdown. Or is it?
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Dave Casper.
Mustered 3 points in the 1st half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on. And remember what I said? It's not always an adjustment.
All right, I want to find those middle plays. I got to start running to the edge.
Tuning it up and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud.
You did.
My bad.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Cowboys about set to take.
Is it the trap plays? It looks like the middle ones.
Game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game
Is it the ISO?
close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And they give this time to the tailback.
Yeah, they like running up the middle ain't gonna work with them.
Just a 3-yard gain there.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on
An
offense,
inside
you take
zone.
that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Yeah, running up the middle is not working on them, yo. They're
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's gonna be
I think
taken
that was a
down
face
with
mask.
Marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
holding on offense. Are you serious?
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you got, as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
No wonder why I was able to get so many yards.
And to give this time to the tailback. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
Their season rank is 24, and today is
4
points
yards on
allowed.
the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Yep.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Okay, I got a little extra yardage there.
A gain of
35.
and it's 3rd down.
Quick pass. Here we go.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Brady going to throw. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski.
Gronk on the short throw.
Have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
We're going to try it out.
A handoff as they run the counter play.
He got me close to a first down marker.
Down is the tackle made at the Bengals 39.
I think we can say
Now we're going to go to trap here. 3rd and 2.
Going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's
They did it. I got a first down.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And to give this time to the tailback. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
I won't.
On first down and score. And he's brought down.
I'm at the 1 yard line now.
Yards there and a first down again.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Where do I find the fullback play at? I need to call a timeout. If I don't, it's going to put me back yardage.
Timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Okay. That's what I did. I hit the circle. Okay.
Delayed game, offense.
So that'll back him up 5.
Still first down.
There it is.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try.
And it did. It worked.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. It's the fullback. with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. Well, they weren't messing around. First and goal, they don't do anything fancy.
You want to join my league? Blue line, Bucky, Buckeye.
They come back to the fullback when it's late in
I'm not doing any more leagues to Madden 22.
Let's go get it right now.
And he got it 6 points on the board.
But I would gladly join your league when Madden 22 drops.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
APPF.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do.
I'm going to get you tickets to a Bengals game, okay?
Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth
when they face the Lions.
to regain the lead in a tight one.
And you can come in wearing Detroit Lions underwear.
Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending
Maybe we'll put some Detroit Lion underwear on your head. We'll put you some blue makeup on too. We got to get you in the colors of the Lions. We got to face paint you and everything.
When you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver and pick up a lot of yards.
You're never too old for face painting.
But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop.
What are you allergic
get
to?
a good head of steam going.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back, and he's able to get up here to the 26.
And for a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's good.
There was no way he should have been able to cut that when I hit Sticky when he was catching it. But
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I'm about to put man. Where's man coverage at? I'm going to put man coverage on Dave Casper here. But there's a flag. Who's it on?
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Roughing the passer. What?
Well, when you're leading,
I was nowhere even near the passer.
Not at all, and now
It
you're
was the freaking computer that did that crap.
poise at this stage of the game. You can't have those kind of plays.
Right?
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end.
I got to make sure I stopped him. I can't let them get in the end zone.
Here at the 12-yard line.
Because if I do, I'm... Oh!
And that'll make this a second.
No!
This will be caught.
They're at the 1 yard line, PPF. No!
Going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves him all the way down to the 1. And he's got it.
They're still at the 1 yard line. Come on. I can do it. I can do it.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
He's at the 12 yard line now. Come on. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. No. 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 Take your field goal, buddy. We'll go into overtime.
They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down. Now they get the timeout.
It's overtime, PPF. Here we go.
They kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time. We'll see.
Field goal, a 21-yard attempt.
And his kick here
They tied up 21-21.
And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And we couldn't beat them.
This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue.
Right? Alright, you know what I gotta do, PPF? I gotta throw long to Tyreek Hill. He's my only hope. And Tyreek Hill is not even in the game, so it looks like it's going to Randy Moss. That's it, Randy Moss touchdown. Bye-bye. Yeah. And it's over. Cowboys are victorious.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one.
Playoff hopes as they move to 8, potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6 and 7 on the year.
Now I'm ready to see PPF's game. I know when you're ready to do it. Oh, that's right. He's out for 5 weeks, Brock Lesnar, yes. He'll be at week 15, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll be back divisional round, like I said.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve.
Julian Edelman is available to play in week 15. Yes, thank goodness. Now we go look at my injury report here. Justin Houston's still out for 6 weeks with a partial ACL tear. And then Brock's out for 5. Look at playoff stats. Okay. Few playoff pitcher. If PPF loses his game, I'll take the number 3 seed. He'll drop down to number 4. Now over here for the Steelers. Now over here for the AFC side. Now you out of playoff contention. I'm going to go look at your schedule. Let me go see who all you got left. So the Steelers have got... What the Steelers have left to play is the Bengals, the Colts, and the Browns. So here's your Colts are the number 1 seed right now in the AFC. So you lose to the Bengals, and then if you lose to the Bengals, that knocks you out of playoff contention. It might or it may not. But if you get to week 16 and you somehow win against the Bengals and the Colts beat you, you're still in playoff contention. But it all comes down to week 17, Jeremy. If you lose to the Browns, your playoff hopes are bye-bye. So you've got to win these next 3 games, or at least try to. Yeah, you've got to win. Because you take a loss to the Bengals, that's going to put you out of it because they're number 6 seed right now. The Colts are the number 1 seed. I don't even think the Browns are in the playoff contention. So all you got to do, Jeremy, is beat the Bengals and beat the Colts. You lose to the Browns, it's fine. You just got to beat those 2 because they're the playoff teams right now. But you lose to both of them, and then you get to the Browns game and you lose, you can kiss your playoff hopes goodbye. Yeah, he loses one more game. If he wins against the Bengals and loses against the Colts, lowest right now is Steelers and Bengals. So let's go here. Broncos are 9-3. Bengals are 6-7. Colts are 10-2. 49ers 10-2. Falcons 9-3. Broncos 9-3. Panthers 8-4. Lions 8-4. Chargers 8-4. 7-5 Ravens. 8-5 Cowboys. 7-5 Seahawks. The worst, poor Buccaneers. They don't have Tom Brady and they're 3-9. That's tough. Yeah, the Bengals are not 6-6 no more because they took a loss to me. So what that means, you beat the Bengals next week, that can kick them out of playoff contention. They're out if you beat the Bengals. So that means if the Bengals end up getting eliminated, then for that, the people that will take their spot will either be Seahawks are in the AFC, right? So meaning if the Bengals lose, meaning and the Seahawks win the next game, then the Seahawks will take the Bengals spot if you beat them. Or that's the way it should go. Unless I'm wrong. But Jeremy, you better eat your vitamins and say your prayers. That's all I can say. But let me see if the Bengals got any injuries for you real quick. Because I know I injured somebody on the Bengals. So let's see if you got to worry about anybody here. Bengals. You don't got to worry about DeForest Buckner. I injured him. He's out for 5 weeks. He's got an abdominal tear. So that's one defensive tackle you don't got to worry about. But that's going to do it for this stream. I'm going to go hang out with family for a little bit, and then, well, let's see. What's the Packers' record right now? Packers are 5-7, so their playoff hopes are gone. All right, well that's gonna do it for me, and I'll be back. We'll do our Week 15 game tomorrow, and when Peep, if you do your game, I'm gonna have you go ahead and advance to the next week because you are commissioner. You can do that, but I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, and this is DKO signing off. Peace.